on several occasions, and that's a concern that he has. He can't afford the insurance, where they say everybody will have an insurance. Under the new plan, he was just making it. Now they're proposing that he will pay 3 times as much.
I actually talked to somebody the other day that had a full-time job opportunity, had to turn it down because they couldn't afford to take it because they'd lose the insurance they got from Obamacare. And
there's many people that we know that have not franchises but multiple locations of stores, such as restaurants, that if you look around, a few of their locations are closing. And why? They're closing because their accountants have explained they can't afford to have that many employees.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, and then you got the 150 million people who were canceled insurance, and the president says, "No, that's okay. We'll move that back until after the election."
Yeah. So but you can't just and see, that is a problem.
That is a problem.
What he just did. He changed the language of the legislation to suit. Unfortunately, listen to what he just did. To suit the election, not the real issue, which is trying to cure the problem, which Congress should have taken up, not the president.
Mike, have you met somebody the Affordable Care Act has helped?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have. Okay. There are a few that had nothing, and they chose to go ahead and go that way. However, if you look at their cases, and I want to clarify this, if someone would have worked with them so they understood their opportunity in existing insurance companies, they could have been covered for less. Okay?
Yeah.
And so basically what I'm saying is that there are those that are pushing, they want this to work so bad that they're willing to go for it. But I believe whenever you look at the amount of people that are now feel comfortable in their health care in comparison to people who are afraid of losing their health care and or will be without health care when they said everybody will have it, that far outweighs those who are benefiting.
Every time I have a conversation about the Affordable Care Act with someone and I learn new stories, I have the overwhelming desire to end the interview with what my great uncle, the reporters, once said to Mrs. Lincoln. Other than that, how was the play?
Yeah,
and
that's sad that I laugh over that.
But this is the kind of thing we're looking at, and I'm with downstate Illinois, its current economic status, and seeing this much more money going away from our pockets into other areas. I wonder where it's going to come away from, and where it's going to not be spent. And of course, we don't know the answers to those questions yet, but as time goes by, we will. Mike, when do you return to Springfield with your state representative hat on?
We actually have, and as a member of leadership, I'll be there the day before, obviously. But we have the governor's state of the state on the 28th. Is that right? The 28th?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so it'll be interesting to see where we're at there. We are in a little better shape on quite a few fronts right now.
Yeah, but it's all tentative, though, isn't it, really, Mike? Until the court says yes to pension, we're really walking on eggshells until that's happened. And if you don't understand this, and I spoke with John Bradley about this, too, and Mike's very well aware of it, under the current circumstances, the money that would be paid for the pension system is still being allocated because they don't know the outcome of the system. So nothing's changed. Nothing.
Correct. Right. We're still broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Illinois State Representative and congressional candidate Mike Bost. Mike, thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you for having me on.
I use Burris Disposal, and